So we will be looking at every team in the auction, plus their retentions, and looking at every single player and giving a conclusion on their team at the end of the video. We have 5 rankings: steal, good, average, bad, and trash. And one final ranking, which is no clue, which means I have no clue about this player and there's not enough information. But the final challenge, I have to do it in less than 10 minutes with no cuts nor edits. Thank you, editor. Timer starts now. Okay, so CSK have a similar team to RCB, so they execute this team in different ways though. They also have more spinners. CSK retained through Raj Gaikwad for 18 crores, which is a pretty good retention. I mean, who wouldn't retain their best batter since 2021? Next, MS Dhoni for 4 crores. I love MS, but it's time to retire. I am a CSK fan, but I do want new cricketers like Shaikh Rashid or someone else, Gurjantpreet Singh, to join our playing 11 and play well for us. But he scores solidly quick enough. So he's striking at like 220, so it's a good retention. Jadeja is really average in T20s, so average. He's economical, and that's his only upside. At least he plays in Chepak, unlike Krunal Pandya, who's playing in Chinnaswamy. He's an alright finisher though, and he has been striking well recently. And next, Patirana. This dude is amazing, at least on the T20 side, and for this much, it's an absolute steal. I mean, I wanted to get him back no matter the cost, and we got him back for pretty less, in my opinion. He was CSK's only positive last year, and I mean, look how good he was. Editor put up the stats. He was so good before he got injured. And Shivam Dube, Shivam Dube is next. He was pretty good in the first half of IPL last year, but he ended up losing confidence in the team. He hasn't been great in T20s after that, but CSK is the right place to go for low confidence. Definitely an average retention in my opinion. On to the auction picks, and first, Noor Ahmed for 10 crores. That's wild. He's like 18, hasn't played a lot of T20 cricket, and is going for 10 crores already. Noor Ahmed is an incredibly good player though. He was spectacular in the last edition of CPL, won player of the tournament and the trophy. I think he played the Zimbabwe test. He was pretty good there on Flatty as well, so he was pretty good. But other than that, there's like not been much. He had like a fifer in ODIs. I mean, he's shown some great potential, but this early in his career, 10 crores is a lot of money. So that's why I bought it to like average instead of like good or steal. There's definitely going to be a crazy spin core with Ashwin as well. But Ashwin for 9.75 crores, we spent 40 crores just on our spin bowling, and it's not even the best in the IPL. I think there's KKR is better than ours. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, I love Ashwin though. It's just a little too pricey for my taste. 9.75 crores. Yeah, I think that's. But he's a pretty good T20 spinner either way, even though he's a test specialist. Oh, I have 7 minutes left. Just a little too expensive. Next player, Khalil Ahmed for 4.8 crores. This is an absolute steal. A left arm Indian fast bowler for just 4.8 crores. That's a really good price. Khalil is a really underrated player in my opinion. He's also getting into his prime age-wise and can take quick wickets at the power play. He was pretty good for DC last year and has a pretty good record at T20s in general. Okay, next, Rachan Ravindra. He's a pretty good pick, but he's not in the best form right now. He was good with the ball with Washington Freedom in MLC, but other than that and the test century against India, he's not been looking good. Rachan is averaging 17.9 with the bat in T20s, both international and franchise cricket in 2024. So yeah, not the best. But he's striking at 146, which isn't terrible, especially because he opens and can bat in the middle order. He is pretty flexible with his batting position too, which is like what I'm saying. Next, Rahul Tripathi, old and out of form. That's CSK for you. Why the do we keep buying players who are old and out of form? He's a solid number 3 batter though. He could bat at number 4, he could bat in the opening slot as well. And he strikes at an alright rate. He's like 130, I think 135 something. Editor put up his T20 stats. He can play well, and CSK might help with that. So both of these guys are good picks. So let's continue with a bunch of other good picks. Anshul Kamboj has so much potential, and he's shown that not only in the IPL, but also in the Ranji Trophy and the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. Was somewhat in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. In SMAT, 2024, he took 9 wickets in 7 innings, going at 6.7 RPO. He's pretty good, honestly. He can bat a bit, apparently, but he has no notable performances that I can find. Mukesh Chowdhury is in red-hot form right now, though, taking 15 wickets in 6 innings in Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. But the thing bringing Mukesh down is that he has a trash economy, and being an opening bowler in the IPL just makes that economy rate go up and up and up. I mean, he bowled 1 over in IPL last year, and he gave 27 runs against Abhishek Sharma. I was so pissed off after that match at Mukesh Chowdhury. He was one of our only positives in 2022, though. So I guess that's pretty good. He's also in his prime age-wise, so maybe we can utilize him. I don't know. He's good. Deepak Huda is another pretty solid pick. I mean, he's an average player. Editor put up his stats. But he does fit well in the CSK batting lineup, so he's another good one. Shreyas Gopal is our next good for this video. He's similar to Deepak Huda, where he's pretty average, but he will do good in CSK just because they might want to go for that 4-pronged spin attack in Japak, which I don't recommend, but go if you want to do it. An average pick, Devon Conway. He's been really inconsistent with the bat, which is what brings him down. In T20s and in IPLs especially, you have to be pretty consistent with the bat. He averages 42.2 in T20s, but lately he hasn't been striking as well as he did in 2023. His strike rate in all T20s is 129.1, which is pretty bad. Lately his strike rate has been around 130, which is pretty terrible still. CSK want a more aggressive opener to go along with our anchor Ruturaj Gaikwad. He's also the captain, so obviously he's going to play. So I don't think he'll do well with the team. But he did do well in 2023, where he did play pretty aggressively. So something to look forward to for CSK maybe. Vijay Shankar is another average pick simply because he's an average player that CSK do not need. That's all I'm going to say. He might play a couple of matches, but probably won't unless there's an injury or we have no number 3 or 4. Jamie Overton is in proper form with both the bat and the ball. He's been playing well for Adelaide Strikers in BBL, and he's genuinely yes, I am an Adelaide supporter. Only good player, other than maybe Darcy Short and Lloyd Pope. He's been striking pretty well and bowling pretty well so far. Even though his stats at T20s are below average, I think for 1.5 crores, he's still pretty good. He may even play over Sam Curran. Sam Curran has alright stats in T20s. He's an average opening bowler, a good enough collapse saver, so average. But I think Sam Curran has done well for CSK in the past, so I am kind of biased. He could play at 8 or 5 or something like that. Shaikh Rashid is a steal for base price. This dude has pretty good stats so far in first class and solid in T20s. He already has 100 in T20s, for God's sake. I mean, I think he's pretty good against spin and can play pace well enough to play at number 3. And he's an opener who can bat at number 3. So just a really good pick, and he's young as well. See, Andre Siddharth has shown a lot of potential in first class cricket, averaging 93. That's his only notable fact. So next player, Kamlesh Nagarkoti. This dude used to destroy teams at one point. But what happened? I haven't seen him in so long. He's young and he's entering his prime age for a fast bowler. Also, it's his birthday today. So happy birthday, Kamlesh Nagarkoti. His stats in T20s are also pretty solid. So just put him up, editor. Before we get to our final player, let's get the no clues out of the way. I don't have much information on any of these guys, Vansh Bedi, Ramakrishna Ghosh, nor Gurjatpreet Singh. Our final player is a steal for just 2 crores, Nathan Ellis. Obviously, an absolute steal. He's too good in T20s. I mean, look at how many wickets he's taken in that few matches. Unfortunately, I don't think he'll find a place in the 12. Oh yeah, and I need to tell you that the 12 which is best for CSK. They should open with Rachin Ravindra or Ruturaj Gaikwad, along with Rashid or Huda at number 3, and Shankar or Tripathi at number 4. Huda can occasionally play at 4 as well. That makes our top order. The middle order will consist of Shivam Dubey, Ravindra Jadeja, Jamie Overton, or Sam Curran, but I like Overton more, honestly. And the one and only Tala. At 9, either Kamboj or Ashwin, depending on the track, and a capable batter at 9. This team bats deep. And depending on the pitch, Noor or Khalil will play at 10. And finally, Patirana at 11. If Noor is not in the main 11, he can be the impact player, or Kamlesh Nagarkoti will be the impact player, or Nathan Ellis. This team definitely packs a punch and is just a strong all-around team. This team either goes in 4th or 5th place. Same for RCB, which I did not mention in the RCB video. Either 4th or 5th, and between CSK and RCB. Yet again, just like IPL 2024.